Hi Libra, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. Sorry I'm fiddling about with the camera, darling. I just don't seem to be able to get this sorted out, but still, never mind. Right, lovelies, and I haven't lit your candles, so let's do that right now. There's no announcements to make, apart from just one little one. I did start to use another oracle deck for energies for Capricorn, and I was having such a hard time with it that I've switched back to the Rose Oracle. Just for this time, I'm looking... I'm going to be using other decks throughout, like for December and January. But I kind of felt that the Starseed one wasn't really giving me the energy that I wanted to give you at this end of the year. So yeah, so this is your what the fuck reading for November. Let's get your energy card first. And turn that blooming great big light off, because that's just going to flood the camera. That's a bit better. You see the blooming candles are alight. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yes, so this is for November. I will be doing a latter one in November, and then I will be doing one for December, your Christmas ones, because in December I want to try and get the readings done for the new year, and get those up sort of like the week between Christmas and New Year for you, so that that's all in place. Again, this year in January it's going to look a little bit sorry for itself, because I'm going to be away for the Christmas period, and I don't intend taking my cards with, well, might take one pack, but I'm not going to take loads, because the last time I went, they were all stolen. So, and that was at the airport. So, Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Now, I'm going to say to you that this is not returning to each other as in lovers per se. However, if there was a nasty split between you and someone else, you may find that you are coming back around compassion and humanity. Perhaps somebody is sick, or perhaps somebody is just having a really bad time at the moment and that they need you around them. Now, that's not to say that if you really don't want to go there, don't go there. That's fine. This does not have to be a love breakup. It could be a breakup with a friend or a family member. The choice has got to be yours, lovely. It really has. But the coming together with compassion and humanity also, I think for you, Libra, has a bigger audience than that, because I do get that a lot of you are star seeds, and we're beginning to feel the reason why we are here. And it could be that you just need to come together with humanity and compassion with like-minded people and find your soul tribe. Yeah, returning to each other. And if it is your soul tribe, you will recognise those people when they return to you. You will recognise them. So for some of you, it's going to be on the physical realm. Some of you, it's going to be on a higher vibrational realm. Sort of like, it's the difference between being 3D, which is very human, and 5D, which is very spiritual. And some of you will find it's an in-between thing. But whatever that means to you, just keep in mind Mother Rose. So if you have got a rose in your garden, go and give it a drink of beer or something. They do like it. I was just looking at the card as well. You've got Mother Mary, you've got Kuan Yin, you've got an Egyptian, you've got a Greek goddess there as well. I think Kuan Yin's on there twice. Cleopatra's there. Yeah, there's just, I don't know if you can kind of make that out, or if you want to freeze it, let's bring it in. But it is a very, very pretty card. Darlings, I'm getting that you are very protected by these people, and you will be coming together for the sake of humanity. You will be coming together for the sake of compassion. But as I say, it's your choice. It's got to be your choice. It can't be... it can't be forced upon you. But I do get that this is going to be a natural elevation to where you need to be. Oh, Libra. Just as thinking that I'd done the meaning, they popped that other bit into my head as well. So, my darlings, facing your fears and taking your power back. I have introduced another little deck. I will show it to you in a minute. But right at the end of the reading, when I do the angels and ancestors, can you start thinking of a question you want an answer to? Because I've introduced a little angel deck that my sister got me, and it's got sort of yes, no's, maybes, and a couple of other bits in there that are really sweet. And I just thought we'd add it in and see if it works. It's got to be in there somewhere. Thank you. What can Libra do about this situation? I'm kind of doing it in my head without saying it, and it's like, oh, hell no, say it out loud. Okay, you're the boss. So what's out of Libra's hands? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I have an outcome for Libra, please. Thank you. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, my darlings. What started your what the fuck for early November? You got the Lord of Shadows. Who's been hiding away? Who's been not really joining in with life? You may have been going to work. You may have been in touch with your family, but I do get that there's a part of your life that you've ignored. It could be your love life. It could be your career. Whatever that means for you, you are about to emerge like a butterfly. You are about to come out of that cocoon and fly free. You're about to step back onto the pathway of life, whatever that means for you. If you look at the card, there's a couple of people up ahead, and the Lord of Shadows is kind of watching them. You're going to be paying a bit of catch up. You've got the wishing well just ahead of you, but you are definitely stepping out of the shadows and back into the light, Libra. And I'm kind of getting that it's going to be really successful. Whether it's your love life, whether it's the career, whether it's friends, whether it's family, you are stepping out of the shadows finally, because I'm getting that has been quite some time, and it could have been, it's a number 13, so let's start and break it down. A 13, add the 1 and the 4 together, 1 and 3 together, and get a 4. So the 4s are a bit of a mixed bag. You can get, you're not really noticing what's going on around you, or there's been a bit of spilt milk, or, you know, needing to take a rest, or needing to hold on to some energy for yourself. All of those are like the 4 kind of energies that you get. But I'm getting, could this be 4 years? Could this be that you have not stepped out into this energy for 4 years? Either you haven't been somewhere, done something, spoken to somebody, but it's 4, the number 4 is really relevant. Now, the other side to this is, did that pattern start 13 years ago? Did that pattern start 13 months ago? Whatever this is, the 4 is relevant, but also I need to look at the 13 as being relevant, because I don't think it started 4 years ago. I think it got ingrained 4 years ago. And it's taken you this amount of time to get back to where you need to be. And it could be that the last 13 months, so that's the last year and a bit, has seen massive changes around you. And bit by bit, you're stepping out, doing bits, stepping out. And finally, you emerge and you're stepping out of the shadows and into the sunlight. That's absolutely bloody gorgeous. Wow. Libra. So facing your fears and taking your power back, darlings. Loves, you don't need a companion to have strength. You are the strength. You are that fierce lion. This, for me, when I see the crone and I say to people, oh, her companion, her strength, it is her own strength that is the companion. It's not a separate strength. It's not a separate lion. This is her heart and her soul. But he's appearing to be a lion, because we often see lions as having a lot of strength around them. So facing your fears and taking your power back is understanding that you have walked this journey alone for a long time, maybe lifetimes. Perhaps this isn't the only lifetime that you've walked alone. And I am getting that a lot of you are walking alone, making this pathway for you. You know, I can hear people scream, no, I haven't got a partner. I don't know what you're talking about. Strength. No, it's your strength. It's just an apparition of your strength. So this is your heart, your soul, your courage, your conviction. So facing your fears is understanding that it's okay to walk alone, that it's okay to be strong, but it's also okay for that lion to purr like a kitten or roar like a lion. There is also strength to be found in gentleness, in vulnerability, as well as, let's face it, being pissy with people. So facing your fears, I guess, is finding that balance. It's understanding that that is your strength that walks beside you, not somebody else. And your strength doesn't just come from being strong. It comes from being vulnerable and being able to show the more gentle side of yourself, male or female, it makes no difference. I'm dealing with energies here. So taking your power back is exactly that, is showing that vulnerability, is showing that you are willing to walk with another if that's what it takes to get the job done, showing yourself that you don't have to be a roaring lion all the time. That will give you your strength in spades. It really will. Really, really will. I've never had that with the crone before. Never. Never said that before. There's a whole new storyline. That's why I like these cards so much, because I get such a lot from them. The spirit world seems to be really connected to these, and I get fantastic storylines from them. So this is a number 8 card. It's also a major arcana. Right off the bat, you've got 2 major arcanas. There are changes around you. So there is changes about stepping out of the shadows, and there are changes about understanding your strength and your vulnerabilities, and you know, it's sort of like both of them give you that extra added edge that you're always looking for, Libra. You're always looking to bring in your scales into balance, and that's absolutely fine. Being a number 8 as well, you could be questioning yourself. You could be communicating with yourself about what it is that you want to do, or what it is you don't want to do, or what you feel you've let yourself down about, or what you've excelled at. But you just need to know that this pathway is a continuation of the ancestors, but it is now your pathway. You carved this out for yourself. So, manifestation, wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked. Now, I did get a bit of a message with this. I will go through the main part of the card in a minute, but the message was, you're sitting in the hope to be able to manifest a big enough pentacle to make some investments. Now, that doesn't have to be monetary investments, although it could be, but investments in your world, in your community, in your subjects, in your family, in your house. You really would like to have those extra bits of finances coming on, because this queen, the Queen of Pentacles, she sits there with great pride looking over her kingdom, knowing she's invested wisely. But she's also really grounded, and she really understands that the people that she's invested in, no matter how much she tries, they've got to find their own way. And that's the message that they're trying to give you, is find your own way. Allow that world tree to do what it does. And the world tree is the ending of a cycle. So it's night and day. So when the night time comes, that's the end of the cycle. When the morning comes, that's the beginning of a new cycle. It's the beginning of a new day. The same with the seasons. As each season closes out, a new season opens up. So just know that if you are feeling that you are in a closing energy, that there has to be an opening somewhere for you. You just have to be aware that it's there. So you've got the dove of peace in the tree as well. I'm kind of getting that part of your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, is that you just want a peaceful energy. You just want a peaceful life. You just want to be able to make ends meet, but there's other things that you want to do as well. So you're kind of manifesting for that extra bit of bunts to do what you want to do, but also you want peace of mind. So you need to make sure that your bills are paid, that there's a little bit of extra money in the bank for a rainy day, that sort of thing. So just know your manifestation, being this beautiful queen, she is also known as the Earth Mother. And the Earth Mother brings in abundance and joy, happiness and comfort. Do you see what I mean? So you're manifesting all of that stuff, and they have wrapped it up in this beautiful queen and said, well, have that then. If that's what you want, have that. You know, sit there, feel like you're investing wisely, feel like there's enough to go around. Because if you come to a manifestation in lack, that's exactly what you're going to get is lack. You're going to get more of the same of what you're experiencing. So just be really clear on what it is that you want to bring towards you and keep doing that. Keep looking at it. Write it down as if it has happened and then start reading it out to yourself. It's very nice. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. Six of Chalices, in November, there is going to be a reunion of somebody from your past. Now, this could be the distance past. It could be your childhood. Or I'm going to say it's the number 6. It could be 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, anywhere in between all of that. But it could also be 6 years old. Think about it. So these two have reunited. They've had a bit of a reunion. They've had their bit of a picnic. And the little boy's got a canary in the cage. There's a story to be told. There is something that you two share that you may not quite remember exactly the same as each other, but it is a shared experience. And once the canary's out of the cage, there will be no putting it back, but it is beneficial for both of you to release that energy and let the canary fly. Oh, we said fly about the butterfly as well, didn't we? Perhaps there's a theme there. Fly like a butterfly, let the canary fly. Perhaps you're going on a flight or hoping to go on a flight. Six of the Fame is following on from the Six of Chalices, moving into calmer waters. This is what you can do about the situation. Just allow yourself to move into this energy. Now, Six of the Fame is, that is your card. It's bringing yourself into balance. It's understanding the balance between what it is you need and what it is that you want, and finding out the balance. Now, what you need is going to get your bills paid. What you want is going to get you all the extras. So what can you do? Allow yourself to move into calmer waters. Allow yourself to see the vision of your future just ahead of you. And allow yourself to visualize docking and then moving towards that wish and that dream. It's still saying continue with your manifesting, basically. Keep manifesting. It is going to come about. It will happen for you. So what's out of your hand? You've got the Holly King. The Holly King is this gorgeous creature. He is the quester, and he has a thirst for all knowledge around the human experience and the human condition. And he gathers that knowledge and wisdom. He lights the way for other people. He is also described as Father Time. And when he turns up in your cards in this particular part, it is saying the timing depends on the universe. The timing is out of your hands. It can happen today, tomorrow, next week, next year, next decade. But it's not, you haven't got the control over this. But what he's saying to you is gather the knowledge and the wisdom regardless. Gather the knowledge and wisdom. Light the way for other people regardless, because that's important. It's an important move to make. This is a manifestation. This is a spiritual move. And just giving up the resistance to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, they're saying allow the time to come to you instead of you going to it. Right in behind the Holly King, you have got the Knight of Athames. Fast moving messages, fast moving energy, male or female, drawing energy down from the universe to get ready to cut out what no longer serves you. Pull the reins on that horse. Just pull it slightly, slow it down. You don't have to be in so much of a hurry because you will miss some important information if you are going too fast. So as you are galloping, as that night comes in, drawing that energy down, he can come in a flash, he can go in a flash. But if you slow down a bit, you will see that there are going to be messages given to you in a host of different ways. Numbers, synchronicities, number plates, street names. Even like the other day, I was in my car and all of a sudden I got 6666 come up and I was like, oh my God. And then I looked down and I had 44, 66, 44, and I was like, how does that even happen? But I watched it and I watched it and I watched it and I was like, this is really spooky. Because it didn't matter for a little while which way I was looking at it. There was always a double or a 666 on the mileometer, which, okay. And just in case anybody freaks out about that, the 666 isn't about the devil. It's not about the second coming of the evil Christ or whatever. It's about the 666. It's very highly spiritual. Any synchronicities of double digits like 11, 22, 44, 55, 66, the higher you get, the closer to the divine that you get. So, yeah, it was a little bit like, I wonder what's coming my way. So just slow yourself down, allow yourself to do the questing, the questioning, and allow yourself to give yourself a little bit of time to look for the synchronicities. It's important. Reconnecting to your true self. As soon as I laid this down, I got this message. Ace of Chalices. Make yourself the priority. Stop making others the priority. Make yourself the priority. This chalice is you. This is the vessel that you are going to fill up with all your wants and needs, your hopes, your inspirations, your aspirations, your joy, your happiness, your love, your contentment, all of the nice stuff. And as it overspills, it will give rise to feed two lilies. So reconnecting to your true self, what I'm getting is making yourself that priority, getting it what it is that you want out of a situation, what it is that you want from the universe, and then allowing yourself to be partnered with a perfect mirror image. So yes, it could be that love's in the air. Yes, it could be that as you reconnect to your true self and allow that to happen, you will see that instead of offering your love and all of the nice stuff out you've put into the chalice, you're keeping the main part for yourself and just sharing the overspill. And if somebody else is mirroring that and they've done their chalice and it's the overspill that they're offering out to you, the two overspills should equate to a third chalice. Think about that, because the three of chalices is celebrations. It's very clever stuff. Look at this. This is your outcome. It's the best card in the deck. It's the best summer's day you've ever had in your life. Times it by 1,000. The sun is shining. It's summer. The sunflowers out. Highly spiritual flowers. There's heydays and holidays and high days and way days and all sorts of things. And there's an eagle in the sky who is asking you to look at things from a different perspective, from a bird's eye view. So if you're like, oh yeah, that's never going to happen, they're saying, no, don't do that. Don't say that. It is coming, but you need a different perspective about what a special card this is, what the sun offers you. The sun is a star, and it offers you wishes and happiness and joy and all of that stuff, but you have got to be willing to be able to see it for what it is and what it's worth. So hidden from view at the moment, you've got the 7 of Wands. Do not put yourself at fucking risk hoping to get a better wand than's further down that list. All those wands are identical and they're all yours. You can have one, you can have all 7, you can pick and choose what you like. There's no difference between them, but do not stand on a stool above a fire trying to get that one down that you particularly fancy. Because this is to do with projects, plans and people. And let me tell you, when it comes to projects, plans and people, you probably could do with all 7. So stand on the ground, use one wand, flick the other ones off. Don't be a numpty and put yourself at risk. And I'm going to have to say, if it is around a person, this is not putting yourself at risk when you are engaging in conversations and arrangements. Make sure that you are safe in every aspect of that word. Every aspect. Right, start thinking about your question because we're getting to the angels and ancestors. Can I please have, not that many, some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Libra for November. They were going to give me that many anyway. So your first card is Lady in Joy, Growth and Reap Rewards. Fire Guardian. I wonder if you've got a fire sign in your mists. I wonder if that's what's hidden from you. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions, absolutely, passion and desire. And look, just to confirm your manifestation, wish fulfillment, here she is, the Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted because you certainly are. Knight, be brave and honest, especially with yourself. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. If you are evolving quite highly on the spiritual gains, do not let somebody with lower vibrational energy drag you back down. Pull them up to you. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So let's get your yes, no card out. Whatever it is. For Libra, please. Have an answer for Libra, please. Oh, Leon said romance. And then it told you there's something better. Libra. Sounds wonderful. Darlings, I hope that was of some help to you. Wherever you are in the world, please be safe. And I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.